Welcome back. This is chapter 66 of our Let's Play Assassin's Creed Odyssey. So, as we discussed before, I think I need to kind of like start doing a bit more of the side quests and kill a few more cultists because, you know. Oh, come on. There's a lot of reasons why they should die. So I've come to Athens, or Attica, and I've cleared out as many of the little camps and stuff as I can. There's a couple I've left behind because I'm not quite sure if it's going to be connected to these quests that's actually like just popped up. So there's 2 quests that's popped up. I'm pretty sure one of the areas that they're going to send me to I've already cleared out, but I wasn't really kind of paying attention to what I was clearing out. I was like I was in a zone, shall we say. I actually went on a bit of a rampage and played pretty much nothing but AC Odyssey yesterday. Which is why I actually haven't recorded an episode, because I was like, I played so much AC Odyssey and then I got really, really tired and then I slept for hours and then I woke up today and then I got busy today because my parents came over and they helped me clean my house and look after me, and then we went and bought a new computer chair because mine's kind of broken. So hopefully there will be no more of the...
Does it please you, I wonder, to watch your city on the verge of battle?
Well, I'm here to help with that.
Do you have my seals yet?
Of course I do. It was easy.
How could I have doubted your greatness? Nonetheless, I appreciate the work you've done. Would you be interested in another job?
Sure.
I'm interested.
I'm impressed with your work.
Did you expect any less?
I had hoped, but hiring you was a gamble.
Most things in life are.
I am perhaps a bit more willing to gamble than my fellow generals would like.
If you take no risks, you win no wars.
Exactly. How is it a mercenary understands this when the greatest generals of Athens don't?
I am not sure whether I should feel flattered or insulted.
The Spartans are trying to find our supply lines. We've caught several spies already. We cannot afford such a loss.
Not if you want to keep your troops alive, no.
I need you to kill more of their commanders. Leave their hoplites without leadership. They'll be scrambling.
Are you sure? Spartans are fierce warriors.
Warriors, yes. Thinkers, no. They react like wild animals. Put them in a situation that requires genuine thought, and they fall apart. Kill the commanders and bring me their seals. We'll see how the other generals react to that.
I'll get you your seals.
The sooner the better.
What do you think of the Spartans?
If you were to ask General Neon that, he'd tell you they were mindless brutes. That's half true. They have a base sort of cunning. It shouldn't be enough to withstand Athenian might. Assuming the other generals make intelligent decisions instead of stalling.
You do know I'm of Spartan birth.
You're more skilled than the average Spartan. In time, you might even manage Athenian citizenship.
True pinnacle of success.
Of course. I wish I had more say over our naval forces. What I could do to the Spartans then.
I'm starting to think that maybe we shouldn't help this guy at all.
Have you held this command for long?
I've been a general in the army for a long time. I made some mistakes in my early days, but I more than made up for them after. Still, everyone attributes my victories to luck, never to my own decisions.
I see how that could be frustrating.
Other men take credit for my victories. Cautious men who cause needless deaths by overlooking opportunities. You know what happens to a general who loses his reputation? Who gets blamed for the loss of Athenian lives?
Nothing good.
He dies. So I will do everything to preserve Athenian lives. Maybe one day, I'll even get credit for my accomplishments.
You're a dick.
Why do you need these seals?
I need those seals to shove in the faces of the assembled generals, to get them to wake up. While they've been debating and stalling, I've been winning the war.
Actually, we have. And if you have checked the map recently, it's mostly red, because I've been on a rampage.
I know what I have to do.
So, yeah, I have killed the Spartan polemarchs. That's true. That is very much true. But I have kind of also fought the war and then won it on their behalf, like every single time. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is we have 2 more, like, so by the way, this is a quest that we took on together some time ago, so I decided to handed in whilst you were here with me. So now we're off to see Socrates, no doubt to answer more philosophical questions and try not to get too annoyed that he's asking pointless questions. That's gonna be difficult, but you know what? It's a long run and there's a fast point travel right where he is. That's what I'm going to do. We're going to fast travel and I'll meet you there. Okay, so whilst we run there, I have also leveled up significantly to level 50, as you can probably tell. Mostly because I thought that this was a level cap, and I wanted to hit the level cap so I don't have to worry about like gear levels and stuff. It turns out I was wrong. There's not a pizza with a level cap. It also turns out that there is a new sort of, no, I say new, but people probably knew about it a long time before I did. But there is a mechanic where you can spend your ability points that you get, like, because I was thinking there's not enough ability points for me to spend them, the ones that I've been getting so far, especially with the extra shrines and stuff. But it turns out there's this little thing here called mastery levels where you can actually invest your ability points on certain things that you would like more damage or more defense and stuff like that on. So I've spent them on the hunter tree because I like shooting my bow, even though I'm terrible at it. Don't at me. Is that an old joke? It's probably an old joke. Anyway, so I've upgraded all of my gear, so that everything's at level 50, except for my bow, and I'm not using the spear, so I don't really care. And yeah, so I've picked up a few more legendary gears. I've cleared out most of the regions that we've been to, and now we're kind of like, I'm really ready to proceed because I've spent around like 9 hours of exploring and killing things, so yay. But hey, let's go. Let's see what happens with this one. It was just a quest says Socrates. I swear it says Socrates. Right? That's not Socrates. Yeah, a life's worth of Socrates. Okay, cool. Oh!
So now they have people watch us get punished. That's a different kind of shame.
I'm not here to watch. I just saw you by chance.
What you saw was a man who paid his master for freedom, but is being kept a slave.
You can do that?
My master gave me a price for my freedom, and I saved until I had enough. Now that I've given him the drachmi, he pretends as if the deal never existed.
Ooh, well, it's not much of a choice, is there? It's always going to be, let me help you.
That isn't right. Let me talk to him for you.
Really? You do that? My name is Phaedon. I don't know who you are, but surely you were sent by the gods. They must have heard my prayers.
Not the gods.
If you're waiting on help from the gods, I can leave.
No, please don't. Someone or something brought you here to me.
Yes, my legs did.
Gods or not, I'm grateful. My master should be near the silver mine. He's likely overseeing other slaves like myself.
Have you always been a slave?
Since my youth. I was in the wrong place and born to the wrong family. I've been sold more than once.
And you just now got enough to buy your freedom.
More like I found a master who was willing to give me that sort of deal. I should have known he'd lie. It was my only hope, and now it's gone.
Do you often get whipped like that?
More than you know.
What did you do?
I don't always know. Not working fast enough, looking at someone wrong, asking for water. Sometimes they do it just for fun. I'm not sure how much more I can take.
I'll talk to your master and make sure he listens.
He's not really the listening type.
He will be with me.
Are we killing the guy at the silver mines? Because I already killed the guy in the silver mines. Actually, I've killed a lot of people in the silver mines. But hey, let's go. Oh no, he's not in the silver mines. But okay, so slavery is a big issue. It's a big problem. I don't really like the idea of it, so I'm happy to help.
You look strong. I could always use more people to keep the slaves in line if you're looking for work.
Hell
I'm
no.
already working. I'm here about one of your slaves, Phaedon.
As if I know their names. You're wasting my time.
Ooh, you're wasting my time. That sounds sassy and kind of the one that's going to lead directly to a sword fight of some description. I'll go with I can explain.
Give me a moment to explain.
That's close enough to begging for me. Fine.
Oh!
Speak.
There's a man who paid you for his freedom. He'd like you to follow through on that promise.
Doesn't sound familiar. But I'm feeling generous. Do something for me, and I'll give this Phaethon his freedom.
What is
Depends
it?
on what it is.
There's a woman I'd like you to kill. It'll leave her family to fend for themselves. But the cult of Cosmos needs it done.
You're a member of the cult? If that's true, then you know who I am.
You're smarter than they make you out to be, Eagle Bearer.
Tell me why I shouldn't just kill you now.
You could. Of course, if I'm killed, the slave stays that way. And I'm the only one who knows where his papers are.
Oh, wow. Choices.
Why does this woman need to die?
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you needed to know that. Wait, you don't.
You're a dick.
Phaethon said you already broke your promise once. This better not be another of those times.
Look around. I have plenty of slaves. In exchange for the woman's death, I can let one go.
Okay. Maybe the moral dilemma that they're asking us to consider here is whether we're willing to forego killing a cult member and therefore losing out on a piece of loot and the triangle thingamajiggy that we need to upgrade our spear for the sake of a slave. Which honestly is a big dilemma because this might be the one piece I need to actually like finish off my poison set. I don't know. Just throwing the idea out there.
Most people prefer to keep their cult status a secret.
You can't do a thing about it if you want to help whatever his name is. Also, it adds a bit more fun to the situation, don't you think?
You're a dick.
I'll be on my way.
Kill the woman or not, it's your choice. But if you want your slave friend to go free, it's the only way. One person's freedom is another's demise.
Oh. Yeah, he is the guy I need to kill to get my last piece. But is anything going to stop me from killing him after I do whatever needs to be done for the Cult of Cosmos? I mean, I don't want to do anything on behalf of the Cult of Cosmos, though. But then the other guy doesn't get his freedom.
Kassandra! What chance that
God.
we should meet here?
It doesn't really feel like chance.
Ah, so you wish for today's topic to be about fate.
No!
No, not really.
Good, because I had another in mind.
Stop following me! Or I'm gonna get a restriction order. Is that what it's called in the US? I will totally get... It's called an AVO in Australia, by the way. Apprehended Domestic Violence Order, or Apprehended Violence Order. You add the domestic or personal, depending on whether it's like an acquaintance or a friend that's doing it, or whether it's someone in a domestic relationship with you. Which includes like your entire family and pretty much like your boyfriends, girlfriends, anyone you've technically been in a sexual relationship with kind of counts as a domestic relationship, so hey. So I'm totally going to get an AVO out on you if you keep doing this. I'm sure the local judge will agree that being followed around by a creepy dude who's too friendly and too smiley for his own good, sprouting philosophical bullshit is probably counted to as stalking and intimidation, maybe? Psychological torture. How about that? Psychological torture. But I'm going to go with nice to see you again, because Socrates in himself is not a bad dude. He's just... He's just too in his head and airy-fairy for my liking. He's just not practical enough.
Attica is large, yet fate keeps bringing us together.
Ah, you're trying to bring us back to fate once again. I won't let you avoid answering my questions, though.
So
Of
how
course
much
not.
did you overhear?
Oh, all of it. You have a difficult choice to make, clearly. How much is the freedom of one person worth? Do you believe one life is worth more than another?
Oh, yeah, that's where the problem comes in, doesn't it? Because I was hoping that when I got to the woman, there would be like another cutscene or something where I can figure out what's going on with her and whether her, there is a way to go around not killing her. But from the sounds of this, I have a feeling that's not going to be the case. So now we're kind of made to decide whether we believe that the freedom of a slave is worth the value of the life of a woman that we don't know anything about. I mean, Faden seems nice enough. He's already been dealt a hard case in life by being a slave. But having said that, we also don't know if there's like something else in his past that has led him to becoming a slave. Like he said, he was in the wrong place at the wrong time. So was he committing a crime? Like, because some people could become slaves by committing crimes. I believe in ancient Greece, as far as my knowledge of the history goes. They didn't teach us a whole lot about his slavery in history. We studied more like about the Caesars. Not the Caesars, that's Roman history. The kings, the wars, the gods and stuff like that in school. So I guess I'm missing out a little bit there of my knowledge. But I do believe that all people are equal. And I don't think one life is more valuable than another. Obviously, as human beings, we're going to place more value in the life of like a friend or a family member above those of strangers, but that's just because that's how familial bonds and friendships work. It's harder to be more precious about the life of someone you don't even know than someone that you care about deeply. Like, honestly, there isn't much I wouldn't do for my parents and my family. But, those are my priorities in life, so I'm gonna go with all people are equal, because they are.
There's no difference between one person and another. We all take our first breath the same way.
Well done.
But are the breaths you take equal to my own? Would you not say the breath of Pericles is put to better use than that of someone in prison?
No. I don't care how important Pericles is, was. He was very important. But I don't think that, like, once we start putting a value on life is when everything starts to fall apart in society. So no thank you.
It doesn't matter which two people you compare. The answer is the same.
So, a thief is equal to a priest, a politician to a child? An interesting view.
I think I've said enough.
You're right. I know you are busy and your mind is weary.
That does sound like me.
Go now. It's been an honor having these conversations with you.
You too, Socrates.
Why do I get the feeling that he's not happy with what we've done? Oh, the decision. On this note, I am going to definitely not even consider the whole, you know what? I'm going to put some faith in kill the woman or turn down the master. Where is the kill the woman option? Where is she? It doesn't say. So I have to actually go and talk to him before I can decide. Oh dear Lord. Okay, so the issue is that so for one, in deciding this, I'm not going to consider the fact that I do want the last piece of my Venom set, because I can always get different sets with the different people I can kill, so it's fine. I do actually genuinely like the fact that I am having to debate this. I think it's rather cool. No, the woman is available somewhere. Hang on. The reason I actually want to go and see who the woman is because I want to see if she's going to add anything further to this question. Whether we're going to see... Where is this woman? Why isn't she showing up? Oh my god, is she in like somewhere that we haven't been to? Oh, she probably totally is. Where are we, which way are we facing? No, we're facing this way. I have no... Oh no, she's over here. I want to go and see the woman just to see if she's going to add anything else to the story. I know it sounds bad. So, so before we got whisked away, my question is whether, like, I want to know a little bit more about the woman. I do not like the idea of that this might help the cult at all. But I do want to see who she is. I actually want, more or less, I want to see if Ubisoft actually thought far enough ahead to kind of include something with her. Oh shit, we set ourselves on fire. I'm very good at that. If there's an armor set that like makes me invulnerable to fire, I will take 10. Thank you. Take my money. Okay, maybe not my real money. I kind of need that shit. I did just buy a very expensive, chair. It's very comfortable though. And so it's not gonna creak anymore either, which is fantastic. But yeah, so I just want to see who this woman is. Oh no. Is this going to be, what's her name? Not Ophelia. I keep thinking Ophelia. Odessa?
Better stay hidden.
Isn't this near Odessa's house? Oh my god.
If I kill her, Federn goes free. But that means Odessa dies, and I help the cult.
What's wrong with Odessa? She looks like she's sick. She tapped me. I can talk
One
to her.
day I'll be greater than Odysseus.
Ooh. See, here's the thing. I don't like Odessa. But now it's like turn the tables even more because it turns out the woman that we need to kill is Odessa, and we've done several quests with her. We know a lot about her. And despite me saying that I find her really, really super annoying and, all of that, I don't find her annoying enough to kill her. That is not something I'm willing to do. I'm going to have to... the life of a slave versus life of a Odessa, who no doubt has some shady dealings of her own, but is a problem for the cult, and I don't really want to be helping the cult. I'm going to be taking into account Kassandra and her characterization as much as my own beliefs and thoughts. And Kassandra's not going to be doing anything to help the goddamn cult, no matter who it's for. And considering the fact that we just made a decision not too long before this where we basically killed a cultist because, he didn't give us a choice, but that was with Lagos. Yeah, I am so sorry, Faden. But for one, Kassandra wouldn't be. And for two, I don't want, it's kind of like threefold, to be honest. All life is equal. I completely agree with that, regardless, because that is just, life shouldn't have a value. Once you assign a single life a value, and you say one life is better than another, then you start being able to trade in that value. And I think that's just wrong. So as much as I say that my parents' lives are very, very important to me, and I would do very much anything to make sure that they continue living, that comes down to me. I'll be willing to sacrifice myself. I wouldn't be willing to sacrifice someone else, for example. So, and that's kind of where it comes down to. We have a very odd family. Our family have come to an agreement that if there's ever a zombie apocalypse, that's just it. We're just going to let what's going to happen. We're not very good at survival. We're not very good at being the tough kind of people that can survive. So we'll be zoning the zombie horde in 5 minutes flat. We'll just be terrible at the survival aspect. So we're not. I don't like this quest just because it's making me think a lot. And I'm tired. But I do like it at the same time because it is making us think. It's very interesting. But I am going to kill this guy. I'm going to say no, and I'm going to kill this guy.
What is it?
About what you asked.
Have you decided to give up on your slave friend? If you have, I won't give you another chance.
Ooh, the lie option. Oh my god. This is like the first time I've been... Okay, this is the second time I've been really tempted to use it. Oh, third, actually. Because there was that one time I used it to say that we were Phidias's lover just so we can sneak in, and I just thought that was hilarious. So I did it for hilarity's sake. It's despite the fact that I keep saying that I'm never going to use it. And the second one because I didn't want to tell Hercules that he looked terrible. I think, or something like that. I think that's where I used it. And this one, I'm actually really tempted to say it so that I can maybe get the best deal out of the situation. So if I can lie to him, get him to believe in my lie, and get the slave papers for our friend, and then we can also not have killed Odessa and kill this guy. Now I'm thinking like freaking sly person, and I don't really like that either. Oh my god, Odyssey, what are you doing to my brain? I keep thinking about things that I don't want to be thinking about. At the same time, it's an interesting play, isn't it? Like if I've make that call, and if something it doesn't go right, then I can, like if it like. Which way would it go wrong though? Like, it would still be in line with my original decision of not killing Odessa. So, because at the moment, the big difference here that I do want to, the big distinction is that it's actually between a man's freedom, which is very, very important, and someone's life, like actually death. And I think life is better than death. So, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna lie. Screw it. I'm gonna lie. I'm crossing my fingers. You can't see, but I'm crossing my fingers.
The woman's dead. Now, let Fedon go free.
I'm disappointed. Did you really think I wouldn't have someone watching you? Now, like all who lied to me, you die!
Actually, you'll find that you're the one that who dies. You upgraded I upgraded my gear, mate. Like... It wasn't going to be, you know, that super easy. Lady, don't make me lose my patience. Oh, I'm going to free his slaves. I'm freeing the slaves. And I'm really, really sorry, Faden. I am so incredibly sorry. Can I apologize to him? Is this, no, this is not Faden. He's gone. God damn. Right, so I've killed the master. My whole lying thing didn't work. To no one's surprise. Like, I think everyone kind of guessed that wasn't gonna work. But hey, it was worth trying. Alright, so we're coming to do the last side quest that, well, there's actually a couple more side quests that I found. So I've actually left them all alone so that I can do them on recording instead of doing them. I have actually done a couple of like the temples and stuff as well. One with a pretty good puzzle, but I didn't record it because, to be honest, I was like, as I said, I was in a zone. I was like watching a whole bunch of YouTube videos. I've actually been watching a lot of Eurogamer, to be honest. I've been watching all of their feature videos, kind of going back into the past sort of thing, because that's how the playlist works, and like seeing all of the videos, and then playing Odyssey, and it's actually been a pretty good day yesterday. I was really tired, but it was pretty good. And now I'm kind of exhausted today because of the whole going shopping and all of that fun stuff. So let's see what this guy wants. His name is Hatia or something like that, I think.
Kassandra, by the gods, is that you?
Do I know you?
By the gods, Aitor, is that you? You look... You look old, my friend.
When was the last time I saw you? Kefalonia. That job for Marcos. Remember? We ended up back to back, surrounded by angry pirates.
That was your fault. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Even though it's clear that we have that kind of like friendship where we can say nasty things to each other and still be friends. Like, you know, how you tell your friend that you're like, oh my god, hon, like that dress looks horrible on you. And you can still be friends. Okay, no, that's not quite right. Though you know what? None of my friends have ever looked horrible in any dresses. I have a rose-tinted vision when it comes to people that I like my friends, and yeah, I have issues. Anyway, I think all of my friends are gorgeous, and that's all that matters. But anyway, so that's not the point. So I'm not gonna say that because it's a bit mean. I'm gonna go with those were the days because it's kind of like the fun reminiscing sort of thing.
Though, as I recall, I had your back.
Polish your memories like you would your armor, and they'll make much better tales.
I'd heard rumors you'd settled down in Attica. Always thought you'd die with a blade in your hand, not open up a shop.
The blade I always thought I'd take with me is missing. I could use your help, if you're willing to assist an old friend.
You mean Arpi? You loved that blade.
Some Malacca's commander came in here demanding I fix his fucking twig. When I couldn't, he said I was obligated to provide a new one. And the one he wanted was hanging on my wall.
Oof, yeah, I'm totally getting it for you.
I'll get Arpi back for you.
Don't do anything stupid. I just want her back.
Hey, you know me.
That's why I'm afraid.
Fair point.
Tell me where to find the commander.
He's here in Attica, at Fort Philip.
I don't think I cleared that one out.
Why go to so much trouble for an old sword?
She's the only thing I loved that never left.
And how will I know
Oh,
her
that's
when I
sad.
see her?
How could you forget a hilt of gold with a curling serpent moving up the blade? Always sharp, no matter what. And when you swung her, well, she'd sing a siren song of death. Kept me alive through many a scrape.
That I do remember.
Is it okay? When we find the sword, is it gonna be like a scrappy old thing with like rust all over the place?
I should be going.
Remember, we don't want trouble. Just sneak in and take it. You're still good at that, right?
I won't lower myself to answer that.
Well, I have been doing a little bit more of the sneaky and less of the killy, so hopefully, I can. I'm not making any promises though, because I don't make such promises, because that would be terrible. Where is it? Oh, by the way, I've also killed a legendary lion. I will insert clip here to show you. So now that I've killed the legendary lion, I also have to to take the pelt to someone who I forgot the name of already, because that's just what I do. Oh, here's the fort. I think I haven't cleared that. That's like the one place I haven't cleared. Nice. Or like discovered at all. So I'm gonna go over there. Whilst I'm running over there. So I've been doing like a daily thing of Red Dead. It's for Death Cells. Like I've been doing a daily like let's play sort of thing. And I've been playing it, you know, every single day. And I was only going to do it until I killed the Hand of the King, which is the king. And I did it last episode. To my biggest surprise, because it was only like run 8. I wasn't expecting that to happen for like a very much long time. So now that it's happened, I'm like, what do I do now? Should I continue to play that? Or, because I'm playing a lot of Papers, Please as well, to try to get different endings so that I can actually do a story analysis properly, because there isn't per se a canonical ending to the game. There are endings that I'm aware of. I'm doing some research on it as well, and I've read through the dev notes and stuff. But there doesn't seem to be like an ending that was in the mind of Lucas Pope when he developed the game. So, but there are also the endings that you get just that ends up in your death, and that's kind of like a game over sort of thing, and not a story ending. So I'm thinking I need to at least see the different story endings to see whether or not, basically, like to analyze the story. So I'm kind of like looking at it and I'm like, oh, maybe I should just do like a daily thing of Papers, Please, because I am already going to be doing that. But at the same time, with Papers, Please, it requires a lot of concentration. And without Rana to help me, I'm like trying to rifle through all of this paperwork. And it's an absolute freaking nightmare. And commentating won't be as freestyle as like it is for Death Cells. Because Death Cells is, you're like kind of in a zone. Like your fingers are doing things and you're just, I can just talk. Sometimes the talking is just like me swearing, going no, 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 no. But, you know. But with Papers, Please, it's going to be very different to that. So I don't know what I should do, to be honest. I am kind of torn. But I will probably have to make that decision very, very shortly. Okay, so I've seen the sword. I'm just going to actually do a sneak in and steal the sword, to be honest.
I need to stay hidden.
I do have extra skills. I'm going to clear the fort in my own time. But that's
This
just
must be
because...
Fort Filey. If Vitor's right, I'll find the sword inside.
As fine
Oh,
a blade
God.
as ever I've seen.
Got it from the new smith, I heard him say.
Yeah, the smith didn't make it though. He can knock a dent out alright, but that sword, that's real craftsmanship, that is.
It looks like those two soldiers are not going to be moving away from it, which is really annoying. You know what? I'm going to turn it into night and see if the defenses around the sword has lessened any at all. I can't make it in the enemy zone. Okay, 2 steps away and I can do it. The only problem I've got with my new chair at the moment is that it smells. It smells like a warehouse where it was stored in, you know. Oh god, this is gonna be impossible. I'm not a thief, you know. I'm an assassin. You know, mercenary.
If I had woken up a little bit later, I would have lost it. The gods were watching over.
Is there a way to sneak in around? Maybe? Around that tent? Oh, there's an animal I can distract them with. I wonder if that will work. If I set the boar free, is that going to go wild and then attack these people? And then maybe it will just, they'll get too distracted by that and they'll go away from the, come on, boar. Do your thing, buddy. No, don't go back into your cage. Go out and wreak some havoc. Distract them. Distract them. Yeah. Distract them.
Everyone, charge!
Oh, they're going away. Okay, so maybe the game intended for me to do that. I don't know. Okay, they killed them way too fast. This is not going well. This is not going well at all. Oh, no. Okay, those two are going to go over there. Where is this one going to go? Maybe I can just shoot paralyzing arrows everywhere. Don't know. I've got pretty like epic sneak skills. I'll give them that. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna try paralyzing arrows. I've got no choice here, man. I've got like... Oh no, he's not gonna get knocked out by paralyzing. Maybe I can just knock him out. Okay, I've knocked him out. I've knocked one guy out. I've still got like 3 guys that I need to knock out. And it's like, I'm not sure if I can do like a chain knockout either. You know what, I'm just gonna sneak. Screw this. You saw nothing, you saw nothing. You saw nothing.
This is RP, alright? No mistaking this blade.
Oh god. Okay. Run, run, run. They've seen us! They've seen us! Worst thief ever! Come on, Kassandra. Up, up, up. Let's run. Run. Run for your life and your freedom and your reputation. No time for your poison blades. Run. Oh god, that's pretty much as I expected it to turn out. Like, okay, so there are some abilities I could have taken that made that easier. Like, there's like the thing where you can vanish or like become invisible if you're not moving. But I didn't take any of those skills, so I was stuck with what I had. And I've invested all of my ability points in mastery, so like I would have had to reset my whole skill set, and I was like, I can't be bothered. Wasn't very smooth, but I did not kill a single soul, and I got it done. Okay, so that's not bad, right? Please tell me it wasn't too bad. Oh, I bet you there's like 1,000 YouTube videos where people have managed to do that without like alerting a single guard. But hey, I am not that kind of player. I'm the kind of player that fumbles about and still gets things done and has a good laugh about it. But anyway, so my new chair, I'm pretty obsessive about it at the moment. There was another chair I was looking at getting, but it was going to take so long to like actually get it, and my chair's broken. And this one is, it's a little bit stiff still, because I just think it's like, it just needs a little bit more of me sitting on it for it to become like, you know, a bit more malleable and a bit more comfortable. But it's actually not that bad. It's got good lumbar support, it's got good recline, which is actually very important to me because I need a chair that can recline. And I can actually almost like lie flat on it, which is pretty nice. But yeah. And it's got the lumbar support pillow thingies and neck support pillow thingies, which is actually really high. I'm too short for this chair. So I'm gonna have to adjust the headrest thingy a fair bit once this video is done, because this is ridiculous.
Glad you're back safely. Did you get my arpy?
I got your sword. Oh, I couldn't find your sword and I can keep it. Hells no.
Yes, I found that.
Good, good. And what of that Malaka's commander?
And what of him?
Ah, no matter. You have my sword. That's what's important.
Oh, you wanted me to kill him. Fess up.
I have a feeling there's more to the story of Arby's disappearance than you're letting on.
What? Come now. You've always had such a suspicious mind. Still seeing conspiracies everywhere, are we? You've done me a great favor here. Let's not sour the celebration.
He totally sold it.
Itor, you had my back and taught me so much on Kefalonia. Don't worry about the drachmi you promised. Consider the favor repaid.
You've grown into a fine woman, Kassandra. A better mercenary, with both a strong arm and a kind heart, would be hard to find.
Sometimes too kind. Just don't tell anyone. Can't have people thinking I'm weak.
No, of course. A Misthios reputation is everything. Even if I don't swing her anymore, I'm glad to have Arpi back.
Take care of yourself, Itor, and try not to lose anything else.
Oh, that's actually pretty nice. That was a nice quest. I'm quite happy with that. Oh, there's another one. Hitor has something else. Okay, what have you got?
Itor.
Ah, my friend. I'm so glad you're here.
I know that look. If you need a favor, just tell me.
Well, yes. A small one. A mercenary and old friend of mine has gotten himself captured.
Of course,
So
yes.
you'd like me to free him?
Sadly, I'm no longer able to do these things myself. Otherwise, I wouldn't ask.
It's alright, I
Okay,
got it.
I'll do it.
Thank you, my friend. Once you rescue him, take him to the beach. I've left a boat there for him to escape.
Tell me where to look for him.
He's in a military camp just north of here.
Oh, the one that we just walked past?
Why are you so worried about a mercenary?
He's a friend. Didn't I do the same for you? Remember that trouble you and Marcos got into?
Yes, you're right.
If we're not going to look out for each other, who will?
No one. Because that's how the world works.
Time to go get your friend.
Oh, sorry, that was just cynicism sneaking in there. Haters gotta hate. Oh my god, I love that. That's actually quite cute. Haters gotta hate. That's kind of cute. Okay, so we're going to where? Oh, you said north of here. Northeast. Oh, I've already cleared that one. That's okay. I can clear it again. It's not a problem. I can take him to the beach after. The abandoned farmlands, I don't think there was like that many enemies there, so it's fine. What what I'm going to do is I'm going to get there, clear it out, and I'll meet you when it's all done. And when we get to the rescuing the friend part. And I'm going to do it during the day. I've gotten used to playing during the day because I do it on purpose for the videos. Because it's YouTube makes the videos a little bit darker and it's hard to see. And now I find it annoying to play at night, even though there's distinct advantage to playing at night for in terms of combat. But hey. I still need more leather. I like to have a healthy stockpile of leather. So, sorry. But anyway, I'll meet you once the camp is cleared and everything is done. And I should stop using paralyzing arrows.
There he is.
Okay, on a random note, as you can hear, there's a fire alarm going off in my unit block. So I'm just gonna go and have a look to make sure it's a false alarm and I'm not about to, you know, be all fried up. Right, I'm gonna have a lot of editing to do because there was smoke in the corridor when I went to have a little peek at. So I grabbed my cat and we evacuated for a bit. The fires came and they said that it was a small rangewood fire that someone set off because, you know, it's just what happens and it's all good. So I'm back in my house now, but there's like 40 minutes that I have to edit out of this video because I didn't take the time to press the stop record button because I got all panicked when I saw the smoke. Because like sometimes your alarm just goes off, so I usually just check outside, make sure that it's not too bad, not too bad, like that there is actually no, you know, fire, and then I just kind of like come back in and I don't worry about it. But given that there was smoke, I did definitely worry about it this time. And I did, you know, run out and all of that. And because there was the smoke and I had to grab my cat, because, you know, she's my baby, I didn't press the stop record button.
Got to be careful.
So I have like much longer footage than I would have liked. So I'm just going to continue recording now. Because like whatever, and edit all of that out. So I'm just gonna kill everyone in the camp after my little heart attack, thanks to one of my neighbors in my unit block who decided to set the bloody place on fire. But at least it's not like a actual huge fire or anything like that, because that would actually be very tragic, because I live in a very large unit block, so if something were to happen then it would actually be really bad. Like, I'm good, to be honest, because I live right at the right near the fire exit, so I have like the best exit strategy out of like pretty much all of my neighbors. But some of my neighbors would not be so lucky, and but yeah, luckily it's only a small like household fire and it's all good. But anyway, just to add to the extra drama, but now that the drama is over, I'm realizing I'm in a fair amount of pain now because I've had all the rushing. And I've been outside for a while, sitting on the freaking cold ground. But hey, no shit happens, it's fine. I'm really glad that the building is actually fairly close to like 2 firehouses. So we got the, like, they got caught really quickly, and they came pretty quickly and dealt with the problem. Oh wow, I wasn't aware that we would actually be able to one-hit kill both of them. But lovely. So we've taken care of everyone in the camp. Now we can free our friend for Hator, who's going to hate. Unlock. Come on, buddy.
You did well. Thank you.
Escort him to the boat. Where's the damn boat? We have to go around, don't we? We can't go past the fence with this guy. Let me just loot, okay? Because it's important. I'm probably not going to get paid again for helping you. Not that I need the drachma. Like, honestly, I have more than enough drachma. So, I can't believe I didn't even stop to like press the record button. I got so panicky. It's very silly because normally I don't panic easy, normally. But since I've been sick, I've been panicking stuff quite easily, which is very annoying. Oh, you alive after that? Great. I'm glad to know that all mercenaries can jump at great heights and stuff. Where is he? There we go.
There you are! I was starting to think you wouldn't show up.
You!
Hello, Emilko. Long time.
Itor,
Oh.
what's going on? Why are you here?
Of course. He didn't tell you, did he? You've been used, my friend.
Shut up! I'm not here to hear you talk. I'm here to see you die.
Huh?
You deceived me. You asked me to rescue him just so you could kill him.
I didn't lie. Just omitted some details, that's all.
Of course. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna say go ahead and kill him. That's like, let's be honest, that's how the story's gonna go. But I'm still not going to participate in this.
I got him out as you asked, so why kill him now? I could have dealt with him if that's what you wanted.
Because I had to see him.
Why?
Because he killed the love of my life.
We both shared guilt in that. But she was my wife!
Oh.
Your wife?
She wouldn't have died if...
What? If I hadn't caught you? If you hadn't attacked me? If she hadn't tried to stop us? If our blades hadn't struck her down? Who's to blame here?
Oh, wow. Dudes. You have problems. Hator, for one, adultery is not very good. But having said that, she sounds like she was a willing participant, but she really should have, like, maybe gone for a divorce. And then attacking him, that's not very smart. And you attacking him back, that's not very smart either. I don't even know what your name is, Himilko. But honestly, dudes, and then you ended up killing her? Man, that's bad. God, you know what? This, I'm not gonna say sort it out between yourselves, because that's just gonna end up in murder. Sounds like an accident. It probably was, but I don't think that's going to really stop them from trying to kill each other now. How about go with the whole this won't bring her back? How about they try to, like, they have to live with the guilt of having killed the woman that they both love.
Despite what either of you did, this won't bring her back.
It will make me feel better.
And that's all that's important to you in the end, isn't it? Easing your conscience.
You think killing him would make you feel better? I guarantee it won't. And it sounds like she wouldn't have wanted either of you to get hurt.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Fuck you're sorry. You destroyed my life that night. But I agree with your friend. Let's just pray we never see each other again.
Why, you...
Let him
Hey.
go. You made the right choice here.
Sometimes we cannot make up for the mistakes of our past. I'm just glad all those years with me didn't rub off on you.
Sometimes
too.
we need to move on from the past, like I did from Kefalonia. You have a chance to make a new life. Use it.
Oh, that was a good quest though. I did like the quest name a fair bit. Hater's gonna hate. Alright, so I actually have now no idea how long this quest is. Because, like, how long the video has gone on for, because I've lost track of how much time I was away from the desk. But anyway, so we discovered a sage. I forgot to do that, so let's unveil him. So the sage is a spy, named Shadow. Sage is in Attica, is waiting in an agora, and is named Nyx. But we weren't able to unveil them.
Nothing gets past the eyes of Cosmos.
Nyx the Shadow. The eyes saw all, but they were led by a woman few have ever seen. As one would expect, Nyx was one of the countless names worn by the Shadow. With these came entire personalities, lives, and histories. The cult needed a nobody, a faithless agent who could be anywhere, and the Shadow was that agent. Okay, so we've got the related items. Symbol on Elpinia's cloak. Elpinia's cloak had the strangest etching, a single eye, clearly the mark of a spy, a madman, or both. Warning to Sotera. Sotera, be warned, the Shadow knows you're hiding something from her. She sees everything. Of all the sages, you must fear her. I heard she's leading the other child of the bloodline right to you. I don't know how, but you have to escape. Letter to the Master. M. Soon will be the time to act. My contact, a fort captain who feeds me information, says Attica will soon fall, and the chaos will reign over this place. Our sages moved into place to prepare. These lands will be ours, every coin flowing into the city ours. We must be work in the shadows to bend the light. Now bite your tongue, no one must know who you truly are, or what we're planning. We must see, but to go unseen. The eye sees all. Sages lasted to Midas? I think I've killed him without even noticing it was a cultist. Midas, treasurer of the eyes, I wait for news. I do not like waiting. Send your messenger to the Agora so that I might hear the sweet words. Agamemnon and all his trace of his lineage have been destroyed. Do this or prepare for your burial. The eye sees all. Etchings on Hermippos' glove. Upon Hermippos' glove, the etching was found the word Nyx. Was this an act of fealty or a provocation? And if I kill her, I get Dagger of Kronos, which is actually not very helpful to the build that I'm working on here. Okay, so she's the first sage we've been able to reveal. I wonder if she's actually going to pop up in the map. Yeah, she is. You know what? I was going to go and... Oh no, that's not what I wanted. I was actually going to go and deal with the... What's me call it? The quest that I said that we had left over from the killing the lion. But I'm just going to go and kill her. Alright, so here we are in Athens, where we're going to kill our first sage. We haven't actually killed any of the sages yet, so this is going to be our first sage. So what I'm actually going to do now is, besides take a break, and then edit this video, which is also going to be very, very long, much longer than I want it to be. You know, edit the video, which is actually kind of like, it's actually good that it's actually fairly long, considering I didn't upload anything technically today, so you're going to get this tomorrow. Because as I said, I do want to have daily content, but it just got a little bit... I went too far into the zone yesterday. So, you know, my bad. But I did get a lot done in AC. But I'm probably going to start playing out some of the more stuff so I can get the things working, so... Oh god, she didn't die. Oh god. She's also... You're gonna be using poison? No, she's not. Oh god, she does a lot of damage, man. I was hoping for a smooth assassination, to be honest. But hey. What the freaking hell? That's so not fair. That's so not fair. But then I have that ability I could be using. It's called Vanish, I think. I haven't been using it. I haven't got it. But I could have, I guess. I don't really want to kill these random civilians. So I'm trying to avoid doing that. Which means I'm not using Ring of Chaos. Because if I do, they will die. As it is, I've like half killed them already. Confirm kill. Oh, go away. You know, if you're gonna keep doing that, I'm going to have to kill you. There we go. Sorry. Now I've murdered innocent people. Now I feel bad. But hey, confirm kill.
It feels good to strike you down.
The ghosts whisper to Phoenix. Right. Sorry, to the Nyx, the shadow stuff. Oh my god, I can't think. Okay, so have we been able to... Yeah, we defeated the Silver Griffin somehow. I don't even remember Griffin killing him. But I'm basically going to start looking at some of the last cultists that are kind of left over. And then start killing them. The ghost controls Athenian politics. Okay. Cool, the ghost of Cosmos. Is that gonna be Cleon? Because that would be epic. That would actually be like pretty epic. Okay, oh god, no, we're gonna pay our bounty first. But anyway, so instead of going and handing in our quest with the Nemean lion, this is going to be the end of this chapter. I hope you enjoyed it. I do apologize for the noise of the fire alarms if that did come through at some point when I was talking. I hope you'll come back for more. And next chapter, I'll probably have a bit of a montage put in of me killing a whole bunch of cultists, unless the whole hunt for the cultists actually turned out to be interesting, at which point I'll make a video of just hunting the cultists. But anyway, hope you enjoy. Thank you so much for everything. We've hit 50 subscribers. I'm so kind of pleased about that. So thank you. Hope you enjoyed. But most of all, as always, I hope you have a lovely, lovely day. Mwah!